I moved into a new apartment, and from the day I moved in, the property manager, I'll call her Megan, was always slightly rude. Nothing huge, but for example, the day I came to sign the lease and pay my deposit, she waited until I was at the office to say I could only pay the deposit with a money order and was annoyed I didn't bring it with me despite never being informed. Like I said, nothing huge, just sort of inconsiderate. Well, I was getting bites on my legs for a couple months, but assumed it was happening when I was going on walks during the day. I was wrong. My partner woke up face to face with a bed bug a few months into the lease. I called the leasing office to tell them the unit had bed bugs, and Megan's immediate response was to tell me how much I would have to pay to get rid of them. I told her I hadn't brought in the bed bugs, so I was confused about why I had to pay for their removal. She told me I had definitely brought them in because no one else had reported bed bugs, to which I responded, "Well, if I had known you were going to charge me hundreds of dollars, I wouldn't have told you either. I would have gotten rid of them myself." At this point, there had been no bed bug inspection or anything, so she had no evidence to say whether they were coming in from a neighboring apartment or if they were my bed bugs. I know bed bugs are easy to pick up in public places, including U-Hauls, so it's totally possible they could have come in with me. Definitely not denying that. I asked Megan if she was going to talk to the people in the surrounding units and have those apartments inspected for bed bugs, too. She said no, because no one else had complained about bed bugs. That seemed weird to me because I know someone who worked in a hotel, and if a room got bed bugs there, they would fumigate all the rooms in that area. I told Megan I would be happy to inform my neighbors myself that they should be on the lookout, and she asked me not to. Here's where she really pissed me off. I'm trans and my legal name is my dead name, which I told her the day I moved in and saw her make a note of my chosen name in my file. She texted me and referred to me by my dead name, again telling me the bedbugs were mine and I shouldn't take any action with the neighbors. I corrected her on my name and all she said was, "Sorry, that's what's in my file." She'd called me the right name before, so it really felt like she did it on purpose to be cruel. The exterminator came and did treatments over the course of weeks, but I ended up having to buy a clothing steamer to murder the bedbugs myself because the exterminator's methods didn't get rid of them. Well, I was getting home from work one day and saw Megan around the property, obviously giving some prospective residents a tour. I immediately started scheming in my head, thinking about things I could have said, but figured I had missed my chance. I was wrong. I got dressed for the gym and walked down to the parking lot, and lo and behold, she was right at the base of my staircase about to show the prospective renters an apartment in my building. I got so fucking excited. I walked past them with the biggest smile on my face and said in the loudest, cheeriest voice I could, "Thank you so much for your help with the bedbug situation. I appreciate it so much." Her jaw dropped. It was incredible. She texted me about 15 minutes later, pissed. She said something like, "If you have a problem with me, you can talk to me about it in private." I responded, "Oh, oops. I didn't realize bed bugs were such a big problem. I just wanted to say thank you." Those people did not end up renting from her. Oops. Edit. This happened in 2022 and I've moved out since then. So, Megan is no longer my concern. Also, you really should have told your neighbors, if nothing else then for purely selfish reasons. Only if every unit is fumigated can you actually get rid of them. The exterminator who came and told me that if they are traveling better apartments you'll be able to see evidence of them, aka pooped out blood, around the outlets/vents they are traveling through, and there wasn't any evidence. I don't think he had any reason to lie about it/mislead me, since the apartment hired him and he would have made more money if he had to do the other units too, lol. I ended up getting to know some of my neighbors later on and talked to them about it, so they did eventually get informed but never had any bedbug issues themselves. Did you ultimately get rid of the bugs? I did. Bedbugs die at something like 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Fact check that number, lol. So I used a clothing steamer to steam every surface of my apartment multiple times over the course of a few weeks. No more bedbugs, and I live somewhere else now.